So do you think that Tweek will ever become number 2 again?
Ooh, that's a good question. That's actually a really really good question, dude. How about I told you something, man? I don't give a shit if Espargo is the best. I just care about being better than Tweek.
What is up, guys? It's Josh here. Today we got a really special video for you guys. Me and Yardo are actually playing against MkLeo himself, and I was playing against him. I was not talking to him, but we got some good post commentary with my thoughts and some of our friends as well.
Yeah, so thanks. Yeah, hopefully you guys enjoyed the video. I think that first off, disclaimer: if you're wondering how we were able to talk to MkLeo, we highly recommend that you check out his Metafy. I'll put the link in the description. So instead of just like having us teach Smash, we were just down to like have the stream play with him, and we're going to be doing that for a lot of different top Smash players as the time comes. And I know that obviously in the last video I talked about that our entire idea is is just to talk and play with viewers. We've been doing that like almost every day on stream, so that is still our goal. And we're gonna have a highlight video showing all that stuff coming out as soon as possible. But for now, I hope you guys enjoy us playing against MkLeo. Actually, one more quick disclaimer. I just want to let you know that it starts a little slow because Leo, I don't know, he was kind of in a weird mood. I'd played with him before and he wasn't like that, so I was just trying to warm him up, and his Byleth was definitely warming up too because I was actually almost able to get a game off of it with my DK, but I'll still put that into the video, but definitely just keep watching so you can see how things progress. Like, were you planning on going, or did that just... Or...
Of course, yeah.
Okay.
I was gonna...
So then, like, is there like any majors coming up? Like, what's the deal?
Oh no, haven't been updated. I just know that there's some tournaments happening next month. And I'm just gonna go to that.
Yeah. So I was wondering, like, this is something I definitely did talk to you about. Like, what, like, did you just like stop going to high school once you started making it big in Smash? Like, or did like you do like a GED? Like, how did that work?
I used to stop going.
Really? That's just in Mexico. It's just that easy.
And
your parents just didn't care at all.
I mean, Mexico is not really privileged when it comes to that. So we even have a joke that there's no purpose in studying if you will never get a job that will pay that much. So winning one tournament is like winning what workers win in like a year.
Yeah.
That's how bad the country is.
So I'm assuming your parents just didn't care at all. They were happy for you.
Yeah,
that's pretty awesome. I mean, like, and then how hard was it to like get your visa initially?
super hard.
Really? Like, even though you were like essentially like up and coming in like one of the bigger esports, that it was just like still difficult.
Oh, they just don't give a shit. They don't give a shit.
Like, oh, it's a Mexican kid, so that's all that. That's pretty much all it is. They're just like, nah. And how many months did it take?
More than a year.
Jesus Christ, dude. Oh, I think that was untechable. Good game. All right, well, that was definitely by far the best.
Yeah, that is unthinkable. Starting 45.
Oh, at 45? Not 145, literally at 45?
It starts being unthinkable when the spike effect happens, and that happens at 45.
Okay, that's insane. Ooh, MkLeo's Falcon. Let's see. This is going to be interesting. Have you had to play against Fatality at all, like in tournament? Like in
not
Smash
in this game.
Ultimate? Yeah.
No, not in this game.
That's going to be interesting. I mean...
That's going to be boring.
Why? Why do you think?
I don't like Falcon.
Yeah.
Think it's too boring.
Uh-huh.
I also think every Captain Falcon player don't know how to play properly.
That's a hot take, dude. Does Fatality know that that's what you think?
I've said it on the stream before.
Yeah, I remember, I don't know if you ever saw that video of, I know that you're close with Gluttony, but, like, Gluttony was, like, he just seemed like he was, like, not having it when he was playing against, Griffin. He was just, like, I don't know. He was really chill and, like, played a 1st to 10 with him, but then it seemed like, I don't know, it seemed like Gluttony was just, like, kind of salty. Even though Gluttony kind of destroyed him, he was kind of salty about, like, Griffin's play style and just, like, how aggressive he was. It
looks, I'm not gonna lie, it looks bad.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna lie, dude. I'm not trying to be nice or anything. Like, I really don't like the way he plays.
Yeah. He does, like, I can't tell if it's because of the character or, like, okay, so
Probably him. It's probably him. Yeah, I've seen other Captain Falcons like, not playing that way.
Mm-hmm.
Or not that much.
Yeah.
But I've seen Fatality playing, and I'm like, dude, like, why?
Yeah.
Like, why do you do that?
Yeah. It is pretty hype, though. Okay, somebody's asking if you like tortas.
You mean tortas, the food?
Or, yeah, tortas.
Oh, yeah. I don't like bread that much, so I don't eat it that often.
Okay, this is a question that I can totally see you not wanting to answer, so just don't be afraid to just say, like, you're not going to answer it, but, like, do you still talk to, like, Anti and Zero?
I never talked to them.
Oh, wow. That is gnarly. And then something that I realized is I literally forgot that, like, on stream a couple days ago, there was somebody who was playing Inkling and was, like, really good, and I was like, literally nobody plays Inkling, and, like, obviously Inkling was overrated at one point, like, now do you think Inkling's underrated, or do you think that Inkling just has too many problems to be...
It's underused. I don't think it's bad at all, but there's too many characters in this game, and, like, the way I think about it is that, like, you basically need someone that's good with each character. You know what I'm saying? So, for example, like, you know that I'm good with Violet. Yeah, that's it. But you also know that I'm good with Pyramithra, but you know that Espargo is the best Pyramithra player.
Yeah.
But like, even if I play a character like Yoshi or Inkling, like, you will still be like, oh, like, this is the player being good, not the character being good, right? So at the end, it's like, you need someone different to show how good the character is. You can't just rely on the same player to make a lot of characters look broken.
Mm-hmm.
So you have to play, I mean, we need an Inkling player, like a solo Inkling player, to show the character's broken, right? Not a top player that's good with anything, being good with Inkling. I feel like that's the problem with Smash. There's too many characters, and it means that we need like a single person, like in a specific person, to play each character, and that what makes it hard. I think that's why that's why I feel this game will be like, it will last forever, because we still need to see a lot of shit.
What is the worst character that you think you could still be the best player in the world if you played them solo? Like, only played them. Like, if you played Robin, would you be the best player in the world still?
You said solo. No, I can't even do that with Violet.
Okay.
And Violet is one of the best. No, that's impossible.
Okay.
Too many characters. The same theory applies. Too many characters to only play one. It's impossible.
Okay. Unless you're... So you think that, like, for example, if you were, like... So there's no chance that Elegant, or, like, somebody like Elegant, like a character specialist, could ever become #1 in the world.
No, I think it could happen. But it's gonna be hard. Because it's not that versatile. You know what I'm saying? So, like, for example, if Elegant loses with Luigi, you know that he's not gonna do shit. You know that there's, like... I remember when I beat him on main stage and he swapped to Sora, I was like...
I know, why did he do that? Why did he do that?
Like, that's funny. Like, okay, that's funny, man. That's funny. Like, I'm afraid of your Luigi, not of your Sora. I'm not saying that he sucks as a player, but, like... but like, no, no.
Yeah.
I just can't describe the way I see it. Like, there are players that are allowed to play anyone. Zachary, Spargo, Tweek, me. Like, there's a lot of players that could literally be really good with any character. But like, you can see when a person is just focused on one character, and you can even feel that like if they switch characters in tournaments, they would lose, which is really funny because I'm 100% sure that if Elegant played Sora for a whole tournament instead of Luigi, I'm pretty sure he wouldn't do as well as if he did it with Luigi, because that's just how it works. Like Meister. I mean, I'm pretty sure you know Meister, right?
Well, of
Meister.
course, yeah.
Of course, Meister is my friend, and I love him, and like I think he's really good. But let's be honest, if you see Meister switching to a secondary in tournament, you're like, okay,
Yeah.
but you know the result, right? It's not like Spargo, me, Tweek, that like Zachary. If we play a different character, people are like, oh my god, what is he gonna do? What is his plan? And when you see someone else playing character that's different from their main, they are usually like, oh, he gave up.
Yeah.
Because everybody, I mean, it's kind of bad to see it that way, and it's kind of rude, right? I wouldn't say it's bad, it's kind of like offensive.
Yeah.
But that's the truth.
No, it's true. I remember when Mars pulled out the snake what's against you, I forget, but he pulled out the snake like against somebody, and I was just like, bro, what are you doing, dude? Like,
bro, what are you doing?
Or no, it was Cola. Cola.
It was Cola and Tweek. It was Cola and Tweek. Yeah. I mean,
so dumb.
With Mars, you could still be like, oh, maybe Mars is a plan. But when you see someone that you know is only a character specialist,
yeah,
you know how it is easy to realize if that person is like that good or not when that person got a lot of bad habits. For example, if you see Meister and Elegant playing the game, you are like, oh, he's a really good Luigi player. He's a really good Game & Watch player. But when they are in this spot where like they have to be really good as a player, they usually crumble or just make really bad mistakes, really bad habits. And I believe you can see that as Elegant, and you can see that with Meister. And I'll probably say that there's a lot of different players from this generation that just make really, really bad mistakes. Mistakes that like they are used to do because their character worked that way. But when they try to play a different character, it just doesn't work that way. You know what I'm saying? Like, for example, if Meister tried to like spam down air the whole time like he does with Game & Watch, like it will not work with other character. Like if Elegant try to roll away with any other character that's not Luigi, like that will also be bad. Because they are used to play a character. They are not that used to play Smash. I don't know if that makes sense. I feel
it does make sense, yeah.
I feel like, I mean, of course, I'm not trying to be offensive or I'm not insulting anyone, right? But every time I see them playing other characters, like, he's probably gonna do this, and indeed.
Yeah.
I was right.
I mean, you might as well just tell them their mom's ugly at this point for how offensive you're being right now.
Definitely, man. Feel free to do that. But no, I'm actually being real. Like,
no, I know.
That's something really cool about me. I don't really care if I offend someone. Like, I'm just gonna say what I think, and that's actually what I think. And like, it's true. That's the worst thing about it. But it's hard. I'm not saying that they can get better, but like, if you see them right now playing a secondary, you'll be like, man, are you serious? Like, yeah.
So, do you think that Tweek will ever become number 2 again?
Ooh, that's a good question. That's actually a really good, really good question, dude. Because I do think that Spargo is really good. Like, I can't see someone beating Spargo as hard as he beats other players. And the thing with Spargo is that, like, he's also pretty young, and he also has that motivation, you know? Like, he has the fire inside him. He's young. The youth. He basically got everything. Like, I'm 21, he's 15, man. Like,
Is
I
he
get
still
tired.
15? Is he still 15?
Yeah, like, I get tired, bro. Like, sometimes I just don't even want to play anymore. And I'm pretty sure his life literally relies on playing, and which is a really good thing because he's able to be the best player in the world. So, I don't think Tweek... I mean, of course Tweek is really good, right? But I do feel that everything that's behind Spargo helps Spargo a lot. Like being Mexican, like following my steps, the fact that he became really good online, the fact that he basically beat everybody online. Now that he's winning money, the fact that he's Mexican also helps. His motivations are different. Like he's also pretty young. Like I don't know. Like if you ask me, I'll probably say that it's gonna take a long time for Spargo to not be the second best or the best. Like I'm pretty sure Spargo would eventually end up being the best. Like if I'm being real, I think he's gonna be the best at some point. But I don't see anyone taking the second spot from him. At least not the way he's been playing recently.
What was your opinion of when he, like, I mean, after his last, like, big loss where him and Tweek were like, I'm literally not going to go to a tournament. I forget it was the last big major. Like
the SWT, right?
Yeah. The Smash. Yeah. Like, what was your opinion of that? Did you believe them at all? Because I didn't believe Tweek at all. And then like a week later, he was literally saying that for like the foreseeable future, he wouldn't even stream. And I'm like, I just didn't believe it at all. And then
he ended up streaming, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I remember that. When people say that, it is because they can't control their mind. They can't control their emotions and that. I mean, I don't know what's the problem with Tweek. Tweek is already his personality by itself. But for example, Spargo is still a kid, which I understand why he doesn't control that kind of emotions.
Mm-hmm.
But of course, like when he said this was the most important tournament for my life, which is a lie, he's fucking 15 years old, man. I used to think every tournament was the most important tournament of my career, and then look at me, I'm 21 and I'm basically the greatest Smash Ultimate player that has ever existed. Like, of course, man, losing a tournament means shit. If you think that a tournament is really, really important because of X thing, like, you're really wrong. And if you tweet that, and you're like, this was my most important tournament, and I really care about winning, and my hands literally stopped working, I got a lot of respect for Spargo as a player, but to say that, that's kinda disrespectful, don't you think? Because he was like, this is the most important tournament of my life, which is a lie because he's still really young. And then when he said that his hands stopped working, then you think you lost because you fucked up? You don't think you lost because you were worse? Or don't you think you lost because other players were good? Like, I don't think. Of course, that's a really childish mentality for him to have. But, of course, he's a kid, so that makes sense. But that's still kind of bad. Like, of course, he will grow up. For Tweek, it's different because, well, I don't know Tweek that well. But I know that he's frustrated at some point and that he wants to be the best as well. So I understand why he says that kind of thing. But he also understands that he's not supposed. I don't want to be allowed because I think that's a super big word. But I don't think he's supposed. I think he knows that he's not supposed to just do that. Right? That's why a week after he started streaming again. Because he's a mature person, right? He knows that, like, whatever he said, that's how he felt after losing, but he knows that he can't do that, right? It's not like TSM is gonna allow him to do that. It's not like if you want to be the best, it means that you're gonna stop playing the game. Like there's different things, right? So for Tweek, I guess that it was just his emotions coming out, and for Spargo, I feel that it was just childish. But he's still a kid, so I hate that phrase of he's still a kid because people used to apply that to me, but I mean it's true.
Yeah.
So if he says things like that, then I'll understand. Like he's still pretty young.
Yeah, he is. That is very true. I always thought that like I don't know, just like looking at Twitter after the Smash 4 tour and just like seeing like everybody was just jawing up the ass. Everybody was just like fuck like they're just like either making excuses or just like acting like it was the worst like thing in their entire lives. And then another thing that sucks about that tournament is like, you know, the whole
Underdog boost.
The underdog boost thing, yeah. Which like kind of, I mean, I don't think any of the games you played had it on. I don't really know. Not that it would have mattered. Like if anything, it would have made it harder for you because you were winning the entire time. But yeah, that I mean. Was Meister right when he was saying that, like, I feel like he was lying or was incorrect when he said the underdog boost was on in his games the day before?
The day before, I'm pretty sure he was lying about it. But the game against Sonics, I'm pretty sure it was being serious.
Yeah.
But he probably tried to over exaggerate things to gain more attention.
Yeah.
But it worked. I'm pretty sure he got compensated for that.
Oh, so there was actually compensation. Okay. Did you get? Obviously, you didn't get compensated for it, right?
No.
Yeah.
No, because I didn't blame. I didn't.
Yeah.
I didn't blame. I didn't blame the underdog lose to make me lose because of course I didn't lose. And also I don't know. Like I won the prize pool, right? So I guess BG Bootcamp wasn't gonna do that for me, even if I complain.
Yeah.
That kind of sucks. But that's how life is. I mean, Spargo will learn, and that's kind of like the dangerous part because like. Feel like the only thing that's keeping him from being the best right now is his mature.
Yeah, he will learn. I think. Yeah, so it does sound like you, like if he became first, you would become second, and you think that you'd be able to gatekeep the number 2 spot against Tweek for sure.
Oh, free.
Okay.
I'm gonna tell you something, man. I don't give a shit if Spargo is the best. I just care about being better than Tweek.
Ooh, okay, just because of the
rivalry. Rivalry, man.
Wait, so I know
better than him.
You played like Warzone with him one time, which was really funny to watch. Like, was that like the only time you've ever really played games with him?
Yeah. We actually never done friendlies. It's so funny. We are like, even if people don't consider it that way, like we're big rivals. Rivalry is kind of big. So. If Spargo ends up being better than me, I will be like, oh, good job, kid. Not bad. But if for some reason Tweek ends up being better than me, like PGR first, Tweek, I'll be mad. And I'll be like, shit. Like, I would not be mad. I would be proud of it, like of him. Because, of course, he finally was able to become the best. But I'll also be mad of like, oh, man, my rival literally surpassed me. I need to get better.
Are you rivals because of like conflicting personalities, or just because you guys were both 1 and 2 at the end of Smash 4?
I never thought about the personalities. I think our personalities are different, of course. Like I would say too different, but we are still good friends when we talk about things. You know, like we're still hangouts like some other time, and like we're chill. Like we hang out with each other when we got the chance, but I think it is because we were just like same as good back in Smash 4, and like when Zero retired, and then like when Salem started doing worst after Zero retired, it was basically just me and Tweek. Like even at the end of Smash 4, the PGR ended up with me in first and him second. The same happened with Ultimate. Like I don't know. Like since we started playing, since the very first tournament we played together at, I felt that it was a great rivalry. Like I just felt that like I don't know if it was because personality, like you said, but we wanted to be the best when we weren't even contenders to be the best. And now that we basically are the 1 and 2, well before Spargo came out, it was kind of like a big rivalry.
Yeah.
And it still is, because
at the last summit, when you like obviously during that like gnarly game, were you thinking about the money at all? Because obviously it was like the biggest prize pool.
Yeah, I think that blinded me. Definitely. That's why I started playing Pyra Mithra instead of Violet and believing on my character. Because next week, when I went to Riptide, I was like, nah, I'm gonna stay Violet and I'm pretty sure I can win. But to be honest, I was worried about the money way too much. And that's something that he doesn't really care about.
Oh yeah, okay, I can't believe I'm forgetting this dude's name, but the dude who got who won the major against Cola, the like 16-year-old dude from New York, who plays PT. Quid, yeah. Like what's your opinion on him? I like the way that I see him play, like I would not be surprised if he could even like overtake Tweek. Like no joke.
No, not really. I think Cola is one of the most volatile players.
So he just got lucky?
Not lucky, but I wouldn't use Cola as a reference.
Okay. Because, yeah, who else did he have to play against besides Cola? I mean, he played against, like, the Buzz, right?
I don't think he beat the Buzz. I'll be surprised.
I think he won every single game. I think he beat the Buzz.
No, the Buzz went to losers. The Buzz lost to...
okay.
The Buzz lost to Cola and Goblin. Pretty sure.
Oh, okay. So okay, that makes sense. Yeah, DeBuzz is one of those people that people don't just randomly beat him. You know what I mean? Like you have to be
Exactly.
really good.
Exactly. Yeah, that's why I would be really surprised if he loses to Quid matchup that he knows.
Yeah.
Like of course, I think Quid is good, but I wouldn't say that good. Like Cola, like I've seen Cola losing to a lot of players, so I would use Cola as a reference.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I feel that. Well, yeah, dude, thanks so much. Definitely, probably will see you soon. I will give you a nice big tip as well. I appreciate playing with you. So yeah.
Yeah, man. Have a nice birthday. All right.
Thank
Have
you
fun.
so much.
Have some beers. And
I definitely will.
perfect. Yeah, have some beers in my honor, and then yeah, I will catch you next time, man. Have a good birthday.
Thank you. See ya.
Yeah, man.
What is up, guys? Dude, that was fucking sick.
Yeah, I know.
That was awesome. Because
Yeah.
I like he's like the biggest celebrity in Smash, and like that's really in terms of like quote unquote sports, the only one I actually care about. So to be able to like play with him and shit was insane.
Yeah, no, that was sick.